I'm taking a little break from pruning a persimmon tree. It is raining too hard. That's alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk to you guys about frustration. Frustration for me it's like losing my cool. It's like being thrown off balance. Maybe I feel frustrated because I can't do something right, or life isn't going the way I want it to. As I look closer into myself, I've discovered that frustration and anger are these masks that I wear to cover up my vulnerability. It's like I bring out the tough guy mask. And this is very useful if I need to protect myself from danger, like an intruder. But when this tough guy frustration mask comes out around family members, around loved ones, around friends, then I'm most likely going to hurt their feelings or make them feel uncomfortable. And so it started out that I felt weak, that I felt hurt, that I felt vulnerable. And that's a very difficult thing to admit, especially for men these days. We gotta be strong, we gotta show everybody that we've got it all together. And so it seems like a logical solution to point to other people and say, oh, it's your fault. Nothing happened within me, you did something on the outside of me. When we use this frustration mask with our friends and our family, then there's a disconnect in communication. They don't really know what's going on with us, and they're most likely going to take it personally. If they bring out their tough guy mask or their tough girl mask, now we feel even more vulnerable. Because not only were we feeling vulnerable or hurt or inadequate or struggling with something, but now we have the sensation that we're not allowed to express how we feel. Why can't I express that I'm frustrated around you? Now I have you mad at me as well? We put on an angrier mask. And then each person is just putting on a scarier and scarier mask, and this is how arguments spiral out of control, to the point where you don't even remember how it started. It's so important that we notice the primary emotion, the original emotion, because if we can just express to our friends and our loved ones that we're feeling weak, that we're feeling uncomfortable, then it offers them the opportunity to be a hero, to help us, to be nurturing, to be caring, to provide support. But if we wear that tough guy, that tough girl mask, we wear the mask of frustration and anger, then they feel like they're an enemy, and they will naturally be defensive. It's important to know that the frustration and anger is a mask, because when our friends and loved ones look back at us with disgust, we're going to be hurt even more if we take that personally. It's important to realize that they're not reacting to us. They're reacting to the horrible mask that we're wearing. Remember this truth that I keep drilling into your guys' heads. You are absolutely lovable in your essence. Your true self underneath that frustration mask, underneath that tough girl, tough guy mask. Take a breather. Look inside for a moment rather than automatically reacting. Stop for a second and think about how you're feeling. What is the original emotion? Don't turn it into frustration and anger. That might feel a little more empowering, but it's going to make life more difficult. There's a peaceful, lovable part of yourself that's more of your true self than the masks we wear, than the roles we play. You access this true self underneath, and it dissolves arguments. It dissolves those complicated interactions with our loved ones that seem to spiral out of control. It's okay to be vulnerable. Take a moment. Don't hide under that mask. Until the next present moment.